703-335-5968. Joe Heck is not saying who he's going to vote for in the presidential race. And neither, by the way, is Dean Heller or Crescent Hardy. And I'm just wondering, does that matter to you? Because I know a lot of you are mad at Joe Heck for backing off on Trump. Okay, we've talked about that. I get it. A lot of you are really ticked. But do you think these people should come out and tell us who they're going to vote for? Or do you think they're just being chicken? And I'm cleaning that up for the air. Do you think they're just being chicken by not telling us who they're voting for? 702-733-5968. 702-733-5968. Because obviously we all have the ability, clearly, to vote and nobody needs to know. But when you're a congressional member of our congressional delegation, and you're talking about voting for somebody who could be the next president of the United States, don't you think that people should know? You should be able to come out proudly and say, listen, I want to stop Hillary. I'm not asking Joe Heck or Crescent Hardy or Dean Heller or anybody else to say I think Donald Trump's the greatest thing since sliced bread. I'm not saying that. But ultimately, you ought to be able to say as a member of Congress, you know what, bottom line, I don't want Hillary. That's what I'm doing. I've been very upfront about that. I don't think Donald Trump's terrible. I don't know what kind of a president he'd be. Was not my first choice. The same concerns I had about him from day one, I continue to have about him, so I've never changed my position. But he's better than her. And when it comes right down to it, and the old joke, well, I wouldn't vote for you if you were the last man. Oh wait, you are the last man. Okay. So that's good enough for me. I'm voting for him over her, period. I've been very upfront about that. I'm honest. I've absolutely been principled throughout this entire situation. I've never been a never Trumper. Never, ever have I been that person. I never understood those folks. Never Trump. As opposed to what? Hillary? No. Never been a never Trumper. But I'm wondering, do you think these folks in our congressional delegation have an obligation to say, you know what? I'm going to vote for Trump because I don't like her. But I think, obviously, they're being a little gutless because if they say they're voting for Trump, I guess they figure that it's going to hurt them if Hillary wins, which we're hoping it doesn't. But here's the thing. Say you're Dean Heller, Crescent Hardy, Joe Heck, and you don't say you're going to vote for Trump. So there's the assumption that maybe you were on the side of Hillary. Do you really think you're going to get any credit if Hillary becomes the next president? Do you really think she's going to be nice to you because you didn't come out and say we're voting for Trump? Do you really think? Remember this, folks. You never get credit from the other side. When people on the right suddenly decide to go along with the left on anything, okay, we'll raise taxes, okay, whatever it might be, right? The left never gives you credit. When Joe Heck backed Trump, he got pounded over the head. Now that he's backed off of Trump, he's still getting pounded over the head, only now he's getting pounded over the head by the people who like Trump and the people who hate Trump. Well, he backed him before. Yeah, but he's not backing him now. You can't win. That's the point. 702-733-5968. I've got some new poll numbers, too, on the Heck and Cortez Masto Senate race. We'll get to all that and more coming up on the Heidi Harris Show.